Hello, everybody. Cecil Pearson Jr. coming at you here live on YouTube. I just said the word live and started coughing. This is not really a preaching message, but I am done with letting lies get by me without addressing them when they're this bad. This is about the baby formula and the flat out lies that people are being told. And I've had enough of it. Hello, everybody. I'm not going to do individual shout outs. I just say hello to everybody. Most everybody knows the rules and regulations here. Not going to go through all of that. Because again, this isn't a real preaching message now. I just got done listening to the president talk, if you can call it that. I don't know how many people have been keeping up with this baby formula thing, but let me bring you up to speed. In February, the United States of America's top baby formula producer was shut down pending an FDA inspection of their plants because of the COVID. They needed to be inspected, and they didn't get inspected. Still, it's coming on June, and they have not been inspected. They're still shut down. Hey, cuz, now you've got the president up there telling you that one of the things that they want to do to alleviate the baby formula shortage is import it. Why do we need to import baby formula when we've got baby formula plants that are shut down because they're waiting on a bureaucratic inspection? Why do we need to bring something in here and give to these children that have not been inspected, that has not been looked after? We got no clue what China has put into it. Oh, China Joe. We got no clue as what's in it. When our plants are sitting still right now because our government won't get off of its backside and send the inspectors out there. That's the lie you're being told. There is a baby formula shortage, but it's manufactured by the President of the United States. He's done nothing but attack, and attack the American people. And frankly, I've had enough of it. And it's time you get enough of it. It's time to send these Democrats packing in November. I mean, get them out. It's time to get shit of them. Because every one of them's up there lining their pocket with that China money while American businesses shut down. Because China helped install old Joe Biden, didn't they? And now they're getting their reward. Let's import baby formula. We can't get the stuff off the ships that are in the harbors now. And you want babies to wait to eat? This man is a complete and total idiot, an imbecile, bought and paid for by China. Mothers, grandparents, fathers, everybody. The reason your family members are going without baby formula, and we discussed that a little bit this morning, there's a way around that. But the reason there's no baby formula in this country is directly tied to that Oval Office in Washington. There is a direct line from your family member's hungry belly to that resolute desk in the White House, in the Oval Office, that numbskull sits behind. There's a straight line to it. Straight line. I did not fight for this country. Brent did not fight for this country. My sister did not fight for this country. None of my family members fought for this country to have it be like this, where we are being sold out down the river to China. That ain't what I got shot for, Jack. That ain't why Brent got shot down. That ain't why my granddaddy got shot down. That ain't why my uncle got part of his leg blown off. That ain't why my daddy got shot in the head. Alex, if you bring that up again, you'll have to be blocked. There is no cussing at all on this channel, and you know it. Not in any form, shape, or fashion. None. Now I'm asking you, please, I like you, dude, don't do that again. You want to do that on your own Facebook or on your own YouTube. Don't do it in mine. But you people need to know. The entire country needs to know. And I honestly wish that I could reach everybody in the nation. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Since February, the baby formula factory's been shut down, waiting on an FDA inspection. Biden, oh, we're working on it. Really? How hard is it to go, hey, you go inspect that one, you go inspect that one, you go inspect that one. Done. Baby formula rolling out right now. Takes 1 day to inspect them facilities. 1 day. They got enough inspectors to eat one of them facilities. There's no excuse for it. None. This is manufactured by that Democratic Oval Office idiot Joe Biden and his love for that cash that China is giving him. And everybody's walking around with blinders on. I can't see nothing. I don't know how many news agencies have been reporting on this, but they all own it. They all own it. And then you got that lying dog stand up there and talk about, well, we're doing everything we can, but until then, we're going to import formula. If I were you, mamas and daddies of today's infants, I would not give an imported formula to one of my children. You don't know how much lead is in it. You don't know how much mercury's in it. You don't know how much GHB is in it. Oh, but GHB, they wouldn't do that, Brother Cecil. China put a chemical on aqueducts that when it mixed with the saliva of children created GHB. Yes, they would. China wants this America retarded. Because if you're retarded, you can't fight back. Do you understand this? We've been at war with China by proxy for years, and nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody's looking at it. You've been at war with them for years. They've been stealing our stuff, stealing our intellectual property, stealing our movies, stealing our music, stealing our books, stealing our food, stealing our oil, stealing our gas. They've been stealing us blind. And the government, every one of them that's been in office, have turned their head to it, with the exceptions of one in recent past, Donald Trump. And nobody likes him because he's an orange guy that send out mean tweets. Yeah, well, I bet you'd like a Cheeto-looking dude right now and a mean tweet to get some gas back down to $1.38 a gallon, wouldn't you? There's an insulin shortage. There's a D50 crisis in the United States of America. Ambulances and hospitals can't get it. Why? Because we stopped making our own medication in the United States of America and started importing it from our enemy. They can cut off antibiotics anytime they want. You can't have no more. And they have done so on quite a few of them. How you doing? They can cut off the stuff that we need to create stuff. You know, the chemicals that we need to make different things, like baby formula, medication, stuff like that, they can shut it off. Why aren't we making it here? You claim you want to create jobs for everybody, Joe. Why aren't you opening up drug manufacturing companies right here in the United States? Why are you leaving the baby formula companies shut down so you can drag garbage, poison, in from another country? You mind my words, this imported formula that's coming in, the mamas and the daddies are going to be so desperate, they're going to grab whatever they can grab, they're going to give it to their kids, and then their kids are going to develop all kinds of health problems. Mind what I tell you. Mark it down that I said that this day, and see how many months it is before you got sick kids and dying kids from the stuff that they're going to be bringing in. Almost cussed, from the stuff they're going to be bringing in from China. Mind my words. See what I'm talking about. You find out. And what are people going to do when it's time to vote? Well, we always vote for Nancy Pelosi. I guess we better vote for her. Well, we always vote for Chuck Schumer. I guess we better vote for him. Well, we always vote for that one. We always vote for the other one. I guess you keep sending the wolf back into the hen house and then wonder why your chickens are being killed. You know, my daddy always said, never give a dog a raw egg, because if you do, they're going to love it. And when they love that raw egg, they're going to get out there and they're going to hunt an egg to eat. And then you ain't going to have no eggs from your chickens. Because once an egg-sucking dog, always an egg-sucking dog. And Joe Biden ain't nothing but an egg-sucking dog. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, creepy pedophile Joe? Do you hear me, you egg-sucking dog? But what do? Go down to the polls and you keep sending these egg-sucking dogs back into the office, and then you can't figure out why you ain't got no eggs. I don't know what's happening. Why am I paying $5 for a gallon of gas? Because you voted for it. You did that. If you voted for them, You did that. Yeah, I see it there. He just shut down a major oil gas lease so he can buy oil and gas from another country. When that sapsucker took office, we were selling gas and oil to other countries because we had too much of it. Facts cannot be changed. A fact is a fact is a fact. But I ain't talking about gas. And I ain't talking about oil. And I ain't talking about medication. I'm talking about the bald-faced lie that man told today. He's a Catholic. He better drag his tail to confession because he lied like the egg-sucking dog that he is when he stood up and said, my administration's doing everything we can do. No, you're not. You're not inspecting the United States of America's formula plants. If you were, they'd be up and running, and there would not be a shortage, Jack. You're a liar, and the truth ain't in you. You can say you're a Christian all you want, but your head's so far up Satan's backside, you can smell the cinnamon on his breath. Lie. And I want y'all to know you can look for more of these. You can look for more of these. Want to know why? Because Jesus saw that. Jesus saw that lie you told Joe Biden. Jesus saw it, and he ain't happy with it. You know, once upon a time, I can remember when this country was a place that I was proud to live in. I don't know these United States of America. I don't know this country anymore that stands against police officers, that stands against soldiers, that stands against Christians, that stands for everything evil, vile, and disgusting. Burn a city down? Oh, it don't matter. Black Lives Matter, you know. Take hostage a whole town? Oh, it don't matter. Black Lives Matter, you know. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. So do the white ones. So do the brown ones. So do the yellow ones and the red ones. So do the blue ones. So do the orange ones. So do the snow blue ones. And I mean the firefighters and the paramedics, the police officers, the EMTs. Their lives matter too. Every single life means the same thing to the Heavenly Father. Not one is any more worthy to live or die than any other. Not one. Not one person is better than any other. Not one. I don't care what color skin you wear. I don't care what your mamas and your daddies went through. I don't care what your grandmama and your granddaddy went through. And I certainly don't care what your great-grandmama and your great-granddaddy went through. And that goes for your great-great and your great-great and the great-great-greats and the great-great-great-great-greats. I don't care. They ain't no better today for what happened 200 years ago than you are. I'm tired of somebody telling me I need to be ashamed because I'm Caucasian. I ain't, by the way. I'm Native American. But I'm tired of being told I ought to be ashamed. I'm tired of that lie too. And while I don't care I'm just going to do it all while I'm at it. While I don't care what you do in your bedroom or what you don't do in your bedroom, I'm sick of having somebody else's sex life shoved down my throat. I don't talk to you about mine. Why must you feel the need to talk to me about yours? I don't care whose cat you do for how many friskies behind your bedroom door. I don't need to know that. And you don't need to know what I do behind mine. How you doing? Lord have mercy. But this thing with this formula, see, this ain't a, oops, we made a mistake. Oh no, they knew exactly what they were doing. They were told in February, if you don't get these plants open before summertime hits, there'll be nothing to feed these kids. And what did they do? Sit on their stool and do nothing and waited till there's nothing to feed the kids. Now they want to import it from China rather than to open our facilities and get the food to flowing. You know, I wonder how many of you thought it was crazy when they were dumping out 500,000 tons of potatoes in Idaho because nobody could take them. The plants were shut down because of the virus. Nobody could take them. Nobody could process the taters. Just dump them out on the field, the government said, and let them rot. Same thing with tomatoes. Same thing with carrots. Same thing with onions. Just dump them out on the field and let them rot. I wonder how many of you know that the government ordered farmers to put down their cows, because there was nobody at the meat packing facilities to process it through. You think that the baby formula begins and ends this? No, it's just where it's getting started. It's what run out first. You already can't find a whole bunch of different tater chips. Have you noticed that? Your favorite tater chip just ain't there. Why? Why did they stop making my favorite tater chip? They didn't stop making it, honey. They can't get no taters to make your favorite lemon lime tater chip. So all they making is the original. You got to go back to old school, OG original. Sorry, but that's the way it is. It'll get better. You wonder why the cost of canned tomatoes has gone through the roof? It's because they're running out, and there ain't going to be no more. Wonder why that is. Because of the hundreds of thousands of tons of tomatoes that was dumped in the fields to rot? Wonder why bacon now costs $10 a pound. I know why. Because farmers right here in Illinois and Iowa were told they had to kill their stock. And when they said, we're not doing it, we'll sell it straight to the public. Well, we're going to take away your supplement. Take it. We ain't putting down these hogs. These are good hogs. So what did they come up with? Swine flu again. Oh, swine flu, swine flu. Can't sell hogs. Can't sell hogs. They put an end to it because they don't want you to have access to the food. Right now, they got a ban on all chicken sales in Kentucky. I can't, if I had I got chickens, but if I still had my hundreds of chickens and you wanted to buy one, I can't legally sell it to you because of the bird flu. How long do you think it's going to be before they start running around screaming, mad cow? Mark that one down too now. How long you think it's going to be before they start running around screaming mad cow? They want you 100% dependent on the United States federal government for your food, because he that controls the food controls the population. You better hear me. It's Mile 101. It's Mile 101. Cripple them where they can't travel. High gas prices. Hit them where it hurts. Hit their children. No formula. Hit them even harder in school. Stop teaching them what they need to know and teach them everything that they don't. Sound familiar to you? 22 attacks on food processing plants. You can say it's accident if you want to, but when there's this many of them burning down and planes hitting them and them being destroyed, something's afoot. And a foot, and a foot. And that's a fact. And the people that are over on my Twitch stream are dying laughing right now. That's enough, Speedy! Hush. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't want you, dog. It's your boys. Now, they shut down the chicken. They shut down the hog. And when they shut down the cattle, what are you going to eat? Do you understand why Brent and I have been telling y'all need to get out and buy food and store it up and save it? You understand why we've been telling you that? Are you seeing it now? I can see clearly now, the blinders are off. I can see clearly now, they're screwing me. Can you see it? Can you feel it? You're being screwed with your pants on and don't even know it. I love you guys, I do. But how many of you knew that the baby formula plant's been shut down since February because of Joe Biden? How many? I'll wait. How many of you realize that crops were rotting all over the country because there was no facilities to take them in? They'd shut them down. Nobody to process it. There's videos of dairy farmers dumping out semi-trailer loads of milk on the dirt because there was nobody to process it. How many of you knew it? That they were paying farmers to mow down corn crops. Bush hog them down. Don't take it to market. Bush hog them down. Soybean crops. Bush hog them down. Don't take it to market. Wheat crops. Bush hog it down. Don't take it to market. How many of you knew that? Paying the farmers to destroy their crops and threatening them if they didn't. You still think this food shortage is a COVID a COVID issue? Or do you think it's a manufactured crisis so the government can control you by your belly? President got up 2 months ago. There's about to be a food shortage. How did he know? How did he know? If they didn't make it, if they didn't manufacture it, then how did he know? Nobody asks these simple questions. Don't vote for the Democrats again, for one. Number two, spread the information. Make it spread like wildfire. Do just what you've done. Store up food and get your garden going. And if you can, get the heck out of the city. This is what happens when Americans stop paying attention to what their government is doing. This is what happens when you get so involved with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Reel, Break, porn, games, and you stop paying attention. This is what happens when Americans aren't informed anymore. This is what happens when the media lies to you day in and day out. This is what happens. Now you're seeing it. My son processes chicken for McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and Hardee's, and Arby's, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. They've gone from killing 750,000 chickens a day to killing 100,000 chickens a day. People ain't stop eating chicken, folks. They can't get the chickens to kill. How you doing? Why? They're afraid this one's got avian flu. Put the whole 4 houses down. 1 million chickens killed. Dug a hole and buried because they think they might have the avian flu. 1 million chickens. And a shot on one farm. And it's all a lie. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. Y'all better hear me. Stop letting these people lie to you. I love you. Bye now.